trying to discover some ground, cuz. I forget where the fuck I was at for real.
You said, yo, horse to be reckoned with. Again, when you get your own wine again.
Then give me a hug. I don't give a fuck. What's up, B? What you want?
I never thought
Warner Bros on that shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Hardly. I've just
What?
lost my business.
No.
Never thought it'd come to this.
I like this game already.
My dude be drippy. Yeah, I'm not even gonna ask him any questions.
That is very. I didn't. Slim though. It was nice meeting you.
You be watching the cutscene?
Some of them. I mean, now that I started like playing more, I started skipping some of them shits.
After
I
what
ain't even gonna
Randolph
count.
did to that
Hell
goblin
no.
banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what
I ain't
happened.
even gonna count with you, bro.
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
Not to stray far
Oh shit,
from
that was an
home,
accent.
especially when I'm inside
Fuck
with my
this.
sister.
What's these little red dots? Like wizard or something? Oh, sorry. Oh shit. Yeah, well, fuck, close enough.
8 legs is simply too many.
I'm wild. I start going around rocking these spiders. Don't care. Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Let me get off before I get too invested into this shit, bro.
What you about to go do?
You ain't streaming right now, are you?
I am.
I gotta go see Mac.
You funny as hell.
Shit, bro, I'm gonna hit you when I get back on.
Better just
Playing this shit. Nah, I ain't.
Better just hit me. Damn, what happened up here? What do I use? What's it called on this? I guess not. You always gotta have a hidden spell. Ooh. True, I see these red dots. It's on site. Bro. I busted a nigga ass. What's this? What's this man? Yeah, you so good. I'm playing with y'all niggas. No motherfuckers don't want this smoke, cuz. I don't want Told you. Yeah, thing. They don't want that beef. I don't fuck with that trail. I'm not running that trail. I'm gonna run these woods. I don't shy from danger, cause I am the danger. No cap. Shit. Oh shit. Oh, you gotta dodge that shit.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Cursed fiends.
Niggas think these streets is a joke. Man, I grew up in these streets, cuz.
An encampment.
What's this over?
This must be it. Levioso. Accio.
Shit.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Oh shit, and more of these motherfuckers.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
I just went down here and ran down on them wolves. They probably don't even know what the hell just happened.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Fuck it.
Accio. Levioso. How many of you are there? Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Pity. Levioso. Levioso.
Oh shit.
Accio. Incendio.
I've been fighting since before you were born.
Shit. Shit.
You're here somewhere.
Levioso.
I'll kill you when I get down from here.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio.
The ground. Kill spells glance off of them.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Easily diverted. Take goblin silver. Child it. Is that the best you can do?
Levioso. Accio.
When are you going to give up?
Levioso.
I will not be made a fool of. One less Hogwarts student.
As if there's more than one way to enter. How many of you are there?
Fucking Superfly. I'll be honest with you.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Not quite.
Pity. I
be open. Incendio. That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards.
Were you telling me I wasn't doing that shit earlier?
Revelio. Revelio.
No.
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
I ain't okay. I didn't know what was going on for a second. I'm like, so. We're like, so what the fuck going on?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
About mommy.
If you're here for my wares,
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back. The ones I faced would...
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Don't gear. Oh, what do you say?
What's a nice idea, Arn?
Yeah, what a nice idea.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
No.
Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Get that chest, cuz. Oh, what do you want from me? Let me get in this crap, bro. Like, what's in here? I ain't got me fucked up. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll go do my goddamn. Goddamn. Well, you know how I feel. Side quest.
Look you for some assistance.
Depends what you
Hello.
mean, baby girl.
Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pint Smedley. Of the Bath Pint Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the...
Splendid!
What do you need help retrieve?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the... They never
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be
Nah,
sure.
you think I give a what happened to her
But I know that
granddad?
neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned.
Her
Father
granddad.
was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe
Gold
vanished
earring.
with them that night.
It's a goat
If you
earring.
dive
Okay.
down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
Yeah, like who the fuck's your family, bitch?
Asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellect. We are known for, but with all I plan.
It sounds dangerous.
I understand. I've cross-referenced. My best guess. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
They must have come this way. Think!
I'll pull up one on you later.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
They got me swimming in water and shit. You tell me, they just on purpose so you can get all this stuff. There's nowhere else.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
And she owed me a new fit. No cap.
They must have come this way. Think!
What did that dude over there yelling? I'm gonna go over there and pop his shit. I mean, fucked up.
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive.
I almost kept that shit. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna use for it, but
Sorts of things down there. Thank you again, and I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
I should just kept that shit.
They must have come this way. Think!
Bro, who you on?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Mr. Rookwood, don't give
Hey, who these?
Nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil.
What these motherfuckers ran up on my girl, my old lady for?
A student! You can't be sick!
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Perfect. Let me What are you doing?
Incendio. Leviosa.
I'm a full time.
Accio. Incendio.
You will not survive.
Who the fuck?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Nigga, take these walking around me like that. shit.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Where you can just find room?
Potato!
Shit.
We can hold them off! Reductor!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
To your knee,
No.
you little brat.
Accio! Incendio! Tell Rook to find me himself.
Aha! Back.
Accio!
Reductor!
Shit.
Levioso! Accio!
How much think she is?
Levioso!
Reductor!
Levioso!
Hey, I'm really
What
ready.
on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
I don't know who that girl thinks she was, but she got me.
Are you alright?
Oh.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a traveling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as
trials
a
of these
diversion
nuts.
for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I'm not sure old...
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbol.
Never talk too much.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
I don't think I care.
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Oh, what? These?
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Yeah, multitasking right now. Gotta do something important. You want me to do? Who? Got me going back to the castle. Like, I don't want to come back here. Back at the best place in the world.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself. So few students know who I am these days. Eldridge Diggory, former Minister for Magic and founder of the Aura recruitment program at your service. I believe you can help solve a decades-old murder, thanks to that book you found, and, in particular, its missing pages.
How do you know about the book and the pages?
We portraits hear more than you might suspect, and most of us can keep a secret. So, what say you? Surely a Hufflepuff such as yourself would be inclined to help seek long overdue justice.
This could be right up my street. Even we Hufflepuffs enjoy a good mystery.
Glad to hear you're up to the challenge. Plus, I believe you'll benefit from this undertaking. My great niece, Helen Thistlewood, can provide you with details. She's retired now, but was a skilled aura in her day. And the unsolved murder of which I speak was her case. I often visit my portrait in her home, in the nearby hamlet of Upper Hogsfield. Shall I tell her to expect you?
I shall go and see her right away.
Brilliant. With what I suspect is your knack for hard work and her keen mind, Both mysteries may be solved sooner than you think. I shall see you there soon, I hope.
Maybe. Oh, you know how I feel about side quests. Gotta do them when I see them.
That was an interesting.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Yeah, bitch, you ain't in trouble.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise. Fewer explosions.
A portrait in our common room wants to talk to you. It's Eldritch Diggory. He used to be the Minister for Magic, I think.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you. You see, I have an idea.
You and...
So, I was hoping...
Sounds simple enough.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden.
My passage
I'll
is
see what I can...
Where the hell do I keep hearing?
Perhaps I can
I heard a scream in my ear and shit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here?
Now I gotta equip some gear. What you mean, my guy? I'm dripped the fuck out. Damn, I gotta change that appearance though. Goddamn, I'm used to. I've been playing the Switch for the last few days straight. I'm used to my B as my A-B. Guess what? God, I keep doing it. I keep doing it.
A lift? Must be how I get down. Looks broken though.
Reparo.
That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me.
Incendio.
Crap. How am I supposed to get out of here?
Levioso. Accio.
No, I'm stupid.
Going to have to get past this.
Levioso. Reparo. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
Something is getting in the way of that platform.
Incendio. Levioso.
Perhaps I should cast Accio to get that frame out of the way first.
Accio. Levioso.
That did the trick. This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate.
Incendio.
Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes.
Revelio.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried meat? Revelio. I have the dried billywig things. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out.
Probably didn't have to do any of this, but I felt like I needed to. You looking at me? That's my guy. Where's my guy at? That's my guy.
Hello, Gareth.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help.
This is brilliant! Thank you again.
I'm gonna try my man a fee. That's my boy. My guy. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do on face.
Accio.
Oh. Give me that token, bitch. Yeah. Oh, I was about to sprint. It was bad. I'm about to say, bro, I at least got a fucking mouth of hog meat, bro. I at least got money.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
I know it's my first time out this way, like. We're trying to learn how to unlock some shit. I think gotta be like a lockpick spell. Move, bitch. Oh. See, I don't run from danger. I am the danger. What's up, blood?
Levioso. Accio. I won't rest.
I don't know who think he is.
Levioso. Incendio.
That shit.
Banrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
I first, bro. Well, How you this shit?
Levioso. Incendio. So clever. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. I will make you pay. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
What is this?
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around here somewhere. Seems...
Bardo
Don't go for what hell not.
should have
Actually, 3
returned by
cycles.
now. Had by dark wizards he...
Excuse me.
I did. I don't think we've met. I was just worrying about Claire.
It's not like she don't got no bottom teeth.
Only he's gone missing. Rumor is I fear he... I'd help, sir.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help I can.
I got you,
Claire
bitch.
will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Nah, let me move down here today. Oh shit, a bunch of motherfuckers.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Come out before I'm
Accio. Incendio.
tricky little cake flapper. No.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Come back here.
Accio. Incendio. Accio. Incendio. Your poaching days are over. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio.
There's no way these things.
Today, I found anything worth poaching near Crancroft. Come here, Crupmite. It isn't Nora Treadwell's precious little guardian. Oh, still, you little weasel.
I was just fighting for my fucking life. Yeah, I'll fucking join niggas later. I don't know less.
Levioso.
Oh, the anticipation.
Incendio. Careful not to get bit.
What are you, a gobstone?
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Is that a thing? Jumper? That must be part of it.
Incendio.
Rather swing jumper. I'm not sure Madam Bowman would want to know what they are.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
fucked up.
Wonder who lives here.
I do hope my brother is all right.
Madame Beaumont, I believe I have some news of your brother.
Adolf? What do you know of my brother?
I regret to say that Bardolph had been turned into an Inferius, and I had to kill him.
What? But how could you possibly think that an Inferius was my brother Bardolph? That's absurd!
He was wearing a woolen jumper, hand-knitted.
No. No. It can't be.
I'm truly sorry. I wish it had been better news. I wish you well, Madame Beaumont.
What more could I have done? Oh, Bardolph! Bardolph, my dear, dear brother.
The mark is
Protego! A map. It doesn't.
I should have done more. I shall never.
I couldn't help but overhear.
I did. Ranrock. It's Ranrock. Simply at my.
I'm unfortunate.
We should not have to live in fear.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard. Levioso! Incendio!
I won't rest until death.
Levioso! Accio!
One less human to worry about. Who will regret? Who will regret?
Incendio! Learn the error of your ways. One camp down, one more to go.
I'm about to go walk in there and rat two of these motherfuckers off for it.
Incendio! Levioso!
I won't rest until you're
Accio! Incendio!
No! Time to be stopped by.
Levioso! Incendio!
I won't rest until you're dead. No! I will make you pay. Vegetables in combat!
Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Both camps cleared.
Both clamps cleared. Out of buzzing down, Tatiana. The fuck was that? Oy.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
No cap.
I do miss the bustle of business. You clear.
It was harrowing.
Oh, I wish I'm especially good.
I said, wish my brother. That nigga dead, cuz.
I should be going now.
Oh.
Thank you. Sincerely.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
Oh, I ain't trying to do the main game. Hold on, so I got one more side quest. I'll be back on. Oh, shit. I don't got time for these puzzles. I'm too stupid. Yeah, I wasn't gonna figure that shit out right now. I'm not worried about it. Fuck it. Alright, so I'm gonna do a main quest.
Madam Thistlewood.
Madam
I met your
Tinkle.
great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldritch believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an aura.
I'm listening.
Yeah, this hurts.
A student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared.
Don't care.
It
Don't
was
care.
in
Don't
That
care.
sounds...
Don't care.
She
Don't
said,
care.
And you
Don't
think...
care.
if my
Don't care.
An in
Don't care.
odd way to woo her. She swears she never, without Jack.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one.
Man.
A student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Aura has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many...
Very well.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate... Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
We'll be there in but a moment.
What the fuck? Gotta learn that shit? They kinda like fast travel? Oh, my dude, like, what the hell?
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair.
It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
Damn, my nigga just said I'm gonna get depression.
Place.
They don't got juice WRLD back in these times.
Now follow me.
Help me with my depression.
Do keep your wits about you.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban for myself.
Nasty Dementors. Not even I could convince the Ministry to send them off. There's no need for such monsters.
It's kind of like
I'd cast Crucio on the lot of you.
You don't scare me, young cur.
it's kind of like Arkham Knights. Arkham. There we go.
That witch
Arkham.
you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
Has someone come to feed me? Is someone there?
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now
What's up,
remember,
bitch?
Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield? I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
Yo, what she just hit her ass with?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
I don't know what she just hit her ass with, but that shit was devious. She got that shit back in blood. She about to get... I'm sure you know how I feel about red arrows. Oh, you lucky you down there.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Oh, you lucky you down there. I got business up here.
This must be the place Anne told me about. No one's been here for ages. Incendio. Accio. No, that's not it. It's no wonder Anne never found that clue. You'll not outfox me, Jackdaw. No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now, where's the clue you left behind? A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? Revelio. Incendio. Accio. This looks intriguing.
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best of her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Thank you.
I shall see you.
These rocks have seen better days.
Man, I'm sick as hell, but I need something on this gear. Or like,
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Lower Hogsfield won't miss that encampment of Ramrock's loyalists.
Good thing the Ministry banned underage.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs, please refrain from touching. If I haven't said it before, it's a pleasure doing business with you.
wait, I can do that.
I suspect you have a sharp eye. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about. You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
See you new.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Oh, I had to get some new gear, y'all. My bad. Alright, now I'm just gonna sell this and do.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Whenever you're about.
Adventure, are we?
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
I beat these three niggas. I'm gonna be level 13 too. I'm gonna go with these guys last real quick.
Hang on! I'm embarrassed for you!
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Leviosa.
As good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said.
Hey,
Now,
don't be
where
talking
do we
about
go
me.
from here?
I know I'm a Huffle.
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for, as you can imagine.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. About this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio! Accio! Incendio!
You guys really thought they were about to get that
No
smoke.
risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
You're lucky I don't know. I gotta murk their ass.
I wonder how big this place is. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so could I. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Revelio.
Remarkable.
Might be something important. There's no reason for this to be open. Yep, look.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down that. Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Levioso!
What if the last part of that? We gotta collect every chest you walk by, kids. Yeah,
Not a
50 gold.
headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help
Look at that,
myself
no
to
chest.
this.
I gotta walk down here.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw. Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how the spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way. Revelio. Revelio. I'll need to look around for the symbol.
Bro, you see how big that thing is there?
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh, that's you.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. What? That's unnerving. What's happening?
Okay, go ahead, people, and go these damn things again.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Can it be?
Is it really these four? I knew it was gonna be these four motherfuckers.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Oh. Oh. I'm gonna be honest. Right. I'm gonna be honest, being stealthy really don't give a fuck to me.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
What are you up to now?
Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book. Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful
Accio.
objects.
Revelio.
Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Yes. Revelio.
I'm just going somewhere. I forgot where the hell I'm at. I don't even know where I was at for.
You can't imagine how travel was before I invented.
I'm running on sunshine. Whoa. I finally get to go broomstick class.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
How nice to see you.
Mr. Clockton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up!
Thank you.
Now, your turn.
Up!
Up!
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms
Wish I had my
are
own
school
broom.
property. I want them returned in
This'll
one
take
piece.
some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we? This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
This is rather fun.
Ah!
Made it.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
You gonna give a fuck about some points?
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
Eh.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
Ah, my
You
ass.
seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom.
Perhaps
If you can, you should. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spint, which is in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test... I'll keep an eye out for you.
They're not even 14 yet. They want to start out before. I got one room yet. Damn. Oh. Oh, okay. About to go buy a broom. I'll try to, shit. Probably broke. I ain't even got enough bread to buy one.
Sometimes it seems all right.
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks. Shop's been closed since... And I've only just returned. Thankfully, with inventory. Got a few rare U-weavers. Wind wisps, too.
Sounds quite the...
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. That item is of the highest quality. That item is of the highest quality.
Damn, I can't pass with this one.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight, and as it happens, an ideal situation, I could complete work on my...
That sounds
Thank you. The time trial should be a bit... Once you've beaten Imelda's time...
I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from pride.
Revelio.
Now we getting somewhere.
Hey you, Hufflepuff.
Imelda Reyes?
Did he now? Still, I tried to help. Caught wind of you showing.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, but for some reason, now people think you're
Perhaps I am competent.
You're not even Enough of this. I hold one of the fat Slytherin.
Actually, why?
I'm so looking forward to seeing.
Success. This'll take some getting used to. Made it. Excellent. This is rather fun. Did it? That wasn't too bad.
That's not. You must have cheated. You. Fine. You won. don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn
I'll
my
take that
respect.
from her, I guess. Little bitch.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare. Just check in at
Ain't
the
gonna lie, I
hotel.
was spamming
We'll
that
see
first.
next.
Trying to get the upgrades for the broom, cuz.
Mead, here I come.
I was standing behind the door. Oh, you're back! With something to report, I hope?
Yeah.
Mr. Wheats, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray...
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well. I will say that it tended to drift a bit.
Oh, thank you. Even the naysayer.
I'm excited to hear.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee... How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
See what my man want. My man dude.
Now.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course.
Well, you took the fall for me. And that...
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the...
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Man, that's cap.
This way. There's a secret passage.
It's well disguised.
What?
It's just James. It's just James. Go in here, okay? You're fine. You're cool. It's just James's room. Yeah. It's James's room. Sup, stream?
Yeah. Man, don't waste the talent and fucking stealth. She was not with it.
She can't get out, so.
She really just dipped under my net like that.
So what'd you put your shit into? Because I've only spent 2 points.
I spent all of mine. First row spells, obviously. I did Dark Arts even though I don't got any curses yet. just for the fucks of it, and probably a restaurant over here.
That one's hard as fuck.
This one?
Mm-hmm.
The one in the middle? I'm about to get an extra slot for my spells. So I could just have my,
What are you streaming on?
YouTube. Let's leave it open. Chill.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
Put it on.
Yeah, just leave it open. She'll dip out eventually.
She needs to get used to you.
Shit.
She's gonna be so mad at me.
Oh yeah, she's definitely pissed at you right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just get an extra slot. How do I? RT and tab, man. All my support spells right there. My boy just brought our cat in here. She is a shy son of a bitch. Does not fuck with nobody. Besides
How
him.
did you find this place?
Yeah, she just dipped under my bed.
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. He's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize it. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology?
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. And I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous...
His father's family. Obsessed with blood status most... Anyway. The Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to.
The Undercroft has been a
away
perfect
from
place to
prying
sneak off
eyes,
in.
and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the undercroft
What's your
intact.
YouTube name? Or
How'd you roll
Kappa?
those candeliers?
No, it's King JK3.
Both have their uses.
King JK3.
but I think you'll find that a Confringo
Well,
cast
JK,
goes
I.
a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Oh. Don't care.
Confringo! Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say,
The first time ominous. I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
the blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep... When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
I'm out these bee.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Sebastian is going to get fearful about this.
Don't care. Lucky I couldn't just pop his ass, because I would have too. Let me go get this man's. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where I'm going. Bang, it's already 11. Well, what you... Hey, what you doing up here, baby girl? I'm trying to slide on her.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Look at all that emotion back there. Look at all that emotion. That's what I didn't do when I came home. I didn't take my creatine.
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble.
Whoa. Time for me to be right back. Give me a little snack break. I'll be back in like 5.
right there. Deke will come to you.
Man, what this man doing? I just realized my shit was muted the whole time.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Yeah, Deke don't back his freaky geeky head ass up and smack him.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
She ain't right. What the fuck? She's still under my bed. She probably is. Shit. Hell no, kill her ass. Say no, I don't give a fuck.
You've given yourself quite a
Oh shit.
forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Okay. I don't got shit to use on it.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished.
I see.
You can indeed. Why? You should find both the... recipes whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
I will be sure to speak with Deke
Thanks,
if I need
bitch.
anything.
Nah,
Thank
conjure
you.
shit, man. I don't
Good
give a
luck.
what's the damn spell. Fuck,
I
don't
shall
need this shit,
linger
man.
a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Hey, bitch, you want to teach me another spell? You want to teach me that shit now?
I'm ready.
Very. You can return to me once you...
I have the moonstone you...
Good. You can conjure more than... Conjuration can be... Why don't you try it on...
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class. Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready. The altering spell will allow you to customize. You can change the color. Let's get started, shall we? Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it. Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course.
I would like the room to...
Sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed. An even big...
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good.
These motherfuckers won't. Oh man, Professor Fig at, bro. He got me fucked up, cuz.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
I feel like this Professor evil, bro. I feel like he's sussing me right now. Bitch, give me my book, fuck. I can whoop his ass.
This looks promising.
I don't know what I'm looking at. Old dude having like a goddamn spasm.
A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Oh, I know.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal, as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until that.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform
trials.
what you choose
I'm about
to
to go do some side
with
quests.
all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces. Traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell...
How you remove my own party?
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
that's the only quest. I think that's why I'm gonna end it tonight. I don't want to do too much too quickly. What are these trade things with them? So I don't know. Ooh, I like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over here.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented Luke.
This place has seen better days.
I'm gonna end it tonight, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see y'all guys later.